Right, so in a few minutes, we should be seeing our interview on Help Me Howard, right? Are you excited, Zay? Are you excited, Jaden? Jaden, we just had to wake Jaden up, guys, so he can see. So he's grumpy and want to go back to sleep right now. Are you excited, Rich? I'm excited. I'm nervous and I'm excited. I'm just hoping it's. I'm hoping we're in a good light. Yeah. But yes, today's what day? Today is June 7th. Yes, and it's airing at 10 p.m. on Channel 7. And it will also be airing tomorrow all day throughout. So yeah, we're excited. So we're going to try to video it on screen so you can see it and hopefully get reactions and stuff like that. All right, peace. Hold on. Let's see.
The Boeing.
That's not it yet.
Right there.
No, that's not it yet. Hold on.
That's the Boeing baby. Mama.
A former school resource officer on trial, accused of failing to act during the Parkland school tragedy.
I remember him. There it goes. Listen, look, guys, look.
So all of the dreams, all of the hope is just gone, and all of our savings.
Their realtor showed them one property. They were sold.
Oh, let's go.
He put it in. Good.
What?
I am so happy.
I'm sorry. I was looking at Jaden. I was looking at Jaden's face, and Jaden just did not seem impressed. So, like, all the joy that I have just got sucked out of the air because I was just staring at his face. You're not impressed, Jaden?
He's sleeping.
He doesn't know how to talk.
Okay. Were you excited? How was it, Zay? See mommy face just now and daddy
Like,
face.
TV is
Good.
not the, we're on YouTube.
I want to be me.
You're gonna be you.
Yeah.
I don't understand this madness. Okay, guys. Next when the interviews start, we'll put it on interviews so you guys can see the whole thing and everything like that.
And they were shown the property.
There
I
goes
thought
it.
it was bushy, but I loved it because I was like, okay, it's far away. I have one neighbor, you know, that is quiet.
Then they found out the land they were shown was not the land they bought. What happened then? Help Me Howard is coming up.
They had a dream of buying a piece of land out in the country to raise their family.
They bought the property, and guess what they found out? Well, they wound up calling Help Me Howard with Patrick Frazier.
Brittany and her husband have two young, energetic boys.
As you can see, I already have my hands full.
And right now her belly is full as well, with another
There you
boy
go,
due in
Cece.
July.
I love being a mom. That's the best part.
As Brittany and Richard thought about their future, they decided they wanted to raise their young family
Jesus.
far from the city, out in the country.
So we had this idea of bringing the kids up, having animals on it, like goats, like chickens and plants.
Brittany started looking on the internet and found a property about 250 miles north of Broward, up in Flagler County.
So it only had one photo. It was like an aerial photo, highlighted where the property was, and then the address. Alicia, welcome to Kingston, Florida.
They recorded their drive up to see the property, hired a realtor who took them to this part of Florida, a wooded area with roads and a few houses.
I thought it was bushy, but I loved it because I was like, okay, it's far away. I have one neighbor.
In person, the property looked great, but what they didn't realize from the ad, where it said no building permit at this time, is they were about to make a terrible purchase.
So after everything was finalized, we saw a different zip code with the property, and we brought that up.
The property they were shown near a road was in St. Johns County. The property they bought for $12,500 was in the middle of a large parcel across the street in Flagler County called Flagler Estates. No roads and no way to get to their land.
I have no idea as to where to place the blame.
They spent their life savings to buy a piece of land out in the country to raise their boys. They own the land, but it's in the middle of nowhere.
I have no hope at this point, really. All the dreams that was put into it, everything is gone.
Well, Howard, is what happened here illegal?
Probably, but there's not a lot you can do. While the ad did say you cannot get a building permit, the family might have been misled if they were shown the wrong piece of property. You could sue, but it would not be worth it because it would cost more in legal fees than you would get if you won.
Turns out over the years, many people have felt ripped off when buying lots in Flagler Estates. Britanni's lot is about 20 miles from the nearest road in Flagler County. The county spokesperson, Julie Murphy, told me no permits for building are allowed because on the Flagler County side, they cannot provide essentials like roads, police, and fire rescue. I spoke to the realtor who showed the wrong property to Brittany. He said since there was no address for the land, he used his GPS to take them to what they thought was the lot. The man who sold the land to Brittany and Richard told me he bought 7 of the lots back in 2005 for around $11,000 apiece. He said he didn't mislead Brittany. Everybody knows you can't build up there. The ad says that. But he said if they were unhappy, he'd buy it back for $5,000. I told Brittany of the offer.
Nope, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
They own land they cannot use and cannot see. They lost their savings. But Brittany hopes they don't lose their dream.
I want to dream back, the dream of my children being on a farm, raising their own animals.
Sorry we could only get the soda to offer you $5,000.
Charlie, I got teary too.
And when can you build on that lot? Up in Flagler County, no one knows. Could be a few years, could be longer. Because that property is way out in the boondocks, as they like to say in North Florida. A problem left you swamped? The situation is remote. Land
That's our favorite part about Help Me Howard always is the, oh my goodness.
A man is caught in custody